If you don't have room, you don't have space, and you get more kids, the only place the kids are going to go is into the existing classrooms, which by definition increases class size. The issues of programs and services held in non-standard instructional spaces won't be relieved. A lot of the programs that I talked about before, resource room, occupational therapy, speech guidance, and things along those lines are currently not held in standard classrooms. They're held in spaces that are very creatively put together by your building principals, but are not exactly conducive to the best educational environment for children. There will be continuing need to maintain the modular classrooms and possibly adding additional modulars. In other words, if we stay with the K-6 organization, the modulars that exist will have to stay there, and there's the possibility that you might have to add more as the population grows. If the district does go to a K-5 middle school model, there would be, my findings are, there would be recovery of classrooms. In other words, space would be created in each of the elementary schools by adding a 6th grade to Walker. However, under these circumstances, even doing that, the district would not entirely get rid of the modulars. There still would be a need for the modular classrooms. If the district adopts a K-5 model and wishes to no longer utilize modular classrooms, it would require somewhere between 6 and 8 classrooms and added to Washington and added to Yanacor. And in addition to that, it would require some minor balancing, redistricting between the attendance zones at Yanacor and Washington, but wouldn't require any redistricting in any of the other districts. That would be done to balance the enrollment with the addition of these 6 to 8 classrooms per school, or 12 to 16 classrooms. There really wouldn't be a need to impinge on any of the other boundaries, and balancing could be done with between Yanacor and Washington. The addition of this is important. The addition of 6 to 8 classrooms, along with getting rid of the modulars, the projections show it would be sustainable. And even though we don't like to make projections beyond a 5-year period, we can give an educated guess as to what the maximum growth potential in a town like Nutley is, and what the maximum growth potential will be out. So I think it's safe to say that anything that's done to expand those schools will be good for a period of between at least 10 to 15 years, and possibly beyond that. So I think that anything that's done now and in the near future has the possibility of being sustainable and going on for a long time. I don't know if I put it down here, but also this building, Walker, would require about 20 additional classrooms to accommodate a 6th grade. We're looking at, over time, about 16 to 17 general education classrooms for grade 6, plus 4 classrooms for special services and things like that. So we're talking between 6 and 8 classrooms in Yanacor and Washington. That's 6 to 8 in Washington, 6 to 8 in Yanacor, as not combined, and about 20 classrooms to Walker.